You stand at the edge of a world that moves faster than thought, where empires rise and fall in the flicker of a screen, where the cunning thrive and the naive are devoured. This is not a gentle age. It is a battlefield of ambition, a chessboard where every move is scrutinized, and hesitation is a death sentence. Niccolò Machiavelli, the sharp-eyed philosopher of power, would not flinch in this chaos. He would see it for what it is, a grand stage for those who dare to shape their own fate. His quill, dipped in the ink of human nature, carved truths that endure beyond centuries, truths that pulse beneath the surface of our digital age. Today, his wisdom is not a relic, but a weapon, a set of rules to navigate, conquer, and outsmart the modern world. These are the 21 power rules Machiavelli would wield, forged in the fire of his genius, sharpened for the trials of now. Listen closely, for this is no mere speech. This is a call to awaken the strategist within you, to seize control of the game before it seizes you. Begin with the first rule: know the terrain. Machiavelli walked the courts of Renaissance Italy, where princes and popes danced a deadly waltz of betrayal and alliance. He knew that power begins not with action, but with understanding. Today, your terrain is not just marble halls, but algorithms, networks, and unseen currents of influence. The modern world is a labyrinth of data and desire, where trends shift like sand and loyalties vanish with a swipe. To win, you must map this chaos. Study the platforms that amplify voices, the gatekeepers who control access, the silent rules that govern attention. Caesar did not conquer Gaul by charging blindly. He scouted, planned, and struck with precision. So must you. Learn who holds sway in your arena, be it a boardroom, a subreddit, or a global market. Know their strengths, their weaknesses, their hidden motives. Knowledge is not power. It is the foundation of power. Without it, you are a pawn, blindfolded and stumbling. This leads to the second rule: master the mask. Machiavelli taught that men judge by appearances, and appearances can be shaped. In his time, a prince's cloak and dagger were tools of deception. Today, your mask is your brand, your words, your curated presence. The world does not care for your truth, it craves your story. Craft it with care. Elizabeth I, the Virgin Queen, wore her image like armor, projecting divinity and strength to a fractious England. She was not born invincible. She made herself so through the theater of power. You too must become a storyteller. Your social media, your pitch, your very handshake, they are performances. But beware a mask too thin cracks under scrutiny. Authenticity, even if manufactured, must feel real. Let your audience see what you wish them to see. But never let them glimpse the machinery behind the curtain. To be trusted, you must seem trustworthy. To be feared, you must seem formidable. The mask is not a lie, it is strategy. Yet a mask alone is not enough. Which brings us to the third rule: forge alliances. But trust sparingly. Machiavelli knew that no man rules alone. Power is a web, and alliances are its threads. Napoleon Bonaparte rose not only through genius, but through the loyalty of marshals and the goodwill of bankers. Yet he also knew that allies are not friends, they are partners of convenience, bound by mutual gain. In today's world, Your allies might be collaborators, investors, or even fleeting online communities. Seek those who amplify your reach, whose strengths shore up your weaknesses. But never forget, loyalty is a currency, not a vow. Trust only as far as interests align, and always have an exit. Machiavelli warned that a prince who relies wholly on others is a prince soon toppled. Keep your own counsel, guard your secrets, and ensure that those who stand with you need you more than you need them. This demands the fourth rule: act with ruthless clarity. The modern world rewards speed, but speed without direction is ruin. Machiavelli admired men like Cesare Borgia, who struck decisively when opportunity arose, carving a duchy from chaos. Today, opportunities are fleeting: a viral moment, a market gap, a single tweet that shifts the tide. To seize them, you must know your aim and pursue it without wavering. Clarity is not just a plan, it is a blade that cuts through distraction. Define your goal, be it wealth, influence, or legacy, and let every action serve it. The world is littered with dreamers who falter because they chase too many stars. Focus is your fortress. When Bismarck unified Germany, he did not scatter his efforts. He moved with surgical intent, aligning every treaty, every war. To his singular vision, you must do the same. Let others chase shadows. You will chase power. But clarity requires vision. And so we come to the fifth rule: see what others cannot. Machiavelli's genius lay in his ability to pierce the fog of human folly. He saw the currents beneath the surface: ambition, fear, greed, and used them to predict and manipulate. Today, the world is noisier, but the currents remain. To outsmart it, you must train your mind to see patterns where others see chaos. Study history, for it is a mirror of the present. The dot-com bubble, the fall of empires, the rise of influencers all echo the same truths: people chase gain, fear loss, and follow strength. Use this to anticipate. When others panic, you will prepare. When others follow, you will lead. Steve Jobs did not invent the smartphone. He saw a future others ignored and built it. Vision is not dreaming. It is seeing the world as it will be and acting before it arrives. This vision fuels the sixth rule: bend chaos to your will. The modern world is a storm, unpredictable, relentless, and indifferent. Machiavelli thrived in such storms, counseling princes to turn disorder into opportunity. Today, chaos is not your enemy, but your forge. A market crash, a viral scandal, a technological shift. These are not setbacks, but openings. Adaptability is your shield. When the printing press upended medieval Europe, those who mastered it, printers, reformers, propagandists, shaped the future. Today, those who master AI, blockchain, or the next wave will do the same. Do not fear disruption, wield it. Learn the tools of the age, not to follow trends, but to steer them. The crowd flees chaos. You will embrace it, for in its heart lies power. Yet embracing chaos demands discipline, which is the seventh rule: forge an iron will. Machiavelli knew that power is not won by brilliance alone, but by relentless execution. The world cares not for your ideas if they remain unborn. Discipline is the bridge between vision and victory. Napoleon marched his armies through snow and mud, not because he loved hardship, but because he loved triumph. Today, your battles are quieter, but no less fierce. The algorithm buries you, The inbox overflows. The doubters mock, yet you must rise each day and act. Set rituals right. Train, study, create. Let no distractions sway you. Discipline is not punishment, it is liberation. It frees you from the tyranny of whim and builds a fortress of habit. The world bows to those who persist when others falter. This persistence leads to the 8th rule: wield fear and love, but never weakness. Machiavelli's most infamous counsel was that it is better to be feared than loved. If you cannot be both in the modern world, this translates to respect. You must command it. Whether as a leader, a creator, or a voice in the crowd. Fear does not mean cruelty, it means consequence. Let your actions show that crossing you carries a cost. Love does not mean affection, it means admiration. Let your work inspire, but weakness. It invites predation. The internet is a coliseum, and those who falter are torn apart. Build a reputation that shields you. Deliver what you promise. Stand firm in your values, and never grovel. Elizabeth, I ruled a fractious England by blending majesty with menace. You, too, must balance the velvet glove with the iron fist. Now, as you wield this power, heed the 9th rule. Learn from every blow. Machiavelli was no stranger to failure. Exiled, tortured, and scorned, he turned his pain into wisdom. The modern world is a brutal teacher, but its lessons are gold. Every setback a failed venture, a lost follower. A public misstep is a map to improvement. Analyze your defeats without self-pity. What did you miss? Where did you falter? Thomas Edison did not invent the light bulb in a single try. He studied each failure until the world lit up. You must do the same. Keep a journal, track your moves, and treat every loss as a mentor. The world respects those who rise stronger from their falls. This learning shapes the 10th rule. Control the narrative. Machiavelli knew that power lies not just in deeds, but in how they are perceived. In his time, a prince's story was told through proclamations and portraits. Today, it is told through posts, videos, and headlines. You are not just a player, you are a storyteller. Shape the frame through which the world sees you. When Apple launched the iPhone, Steve Jobs did not sell a device, he sold a revolution. Learn to craft your message with precision, every word, every image, every pause. Silence critics, not with arguments, but with a story so compelling it drowns them out. The narrative is your kingdom. Rule it. Yet narratives shift. And so we reach the 11th rule: stay fluid, never rigid. Machiavelli admired the fox and the lion, cunning and strength, adaptability and force. The modern world is a river, ever changing, and those who cling to old ways drown. Blockbuster died because it could not pivot. Netflix thrived because it did. You must be the fox, slipping through obstacles, and the lion, roaring when the moment demands. Learn new skills, embrace new platforms, and shed what no longer serves. Adaptability is not surrender, it is mastery. When the world shifts, you will not break. You will bend and emerge stronger. This fluidity demands the 12th rule. Know your enemies. Machiavelli warned that a prince must always watch for threats, seen and unseen, in today's world. Your enemies are not always men with daggers, they are competitors, skeptics, or even the apathy of the crowd. Study them as you study allies. What drives them? What are their weaknesses? Sun Tzu. a kindred spirit to Machiavelli, said that to know your enemy is to know victory. Anticipate their moves and prepare your counters. If a rival dominates your space, do not copy differentiate. If the crowd ignores you, do not shout louder, speak smarter. Your enemies are not obstacles, they are whetstones, sharpening your edge. As you sharpen, embrace the 13th rule, act before you are ready. Machiavelli knew that fortune favors the bold. The modern world punishes those who wait for perfection. Launch the product, post the video, pitch the idea, act, then refine. Elon Musk did not wait for a flawless rocket. He launched and learned through explosions. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates power. Fear of failure is a chain. Break it. The world does not reward the cautious, it rewards the audacious. Take the leap, and let the fall teach you to fly. This boldness leads to the 14th rule: build systems, not dreams. Machiavelli's princes did not survive on hope, they built armies, treasuries, and laws. Today, your empire is built on systems, workflows, habits, and networks that run without your constant touch. A viral post is fleeting, a content pipeline is enduring. A single deal is luck, a CRM is power. Automate, delegate, and scale. The Medici family did not amass wealth through chance, they built banks and alliances that outlived them. Your systems are your legacy. They free you to strategize while others toil in chaos. Yet systems require resources. And so we come to the 15th rule: guard your energy as fiercely as your gold. Machiavelli knew that a prince's strength was finite, drained by fools and distractions in the modern world. Your energy is your currency, squandered on endless notifications, petty disputes, or sleepless nights. It leaves you weak. Protect it with ruthless discipline. Say no to what does not serve your aim. Surround yourself with those who lift, not drain. Sleep, eat, move. Treat your body as a fortress, not a ruin. Churchill led Britain through war, not by burning out, but by guarding his vigor with naps and whiskey. Your energy is your fire. Let it burn bright, not flicker. This fire fuels the 16th rule: inspire, but never beg. Machiavelli knew that a leader's power lies in their ability to move hearts. Today, you must inspire, whether it's a team, an audience, or a single client. But inspiration is not groveling. It is showing a vision so vivid, a purpose so compelling, that others cannot help but follow. Martin Luther King Jr. did not beg for civil rights. He painted a dream that shook the world. Speak with conviction, act with authority, and let your work be your sermon. Those who need convincing are not worth your breath. Inspire the worthy, and the rest will follow or fade. As you inspire, heed the 17th rule: embrace the shadows. Machiavelli was no saint. He knew that power sometimes demands the unsavory. The modern world is no different. Not every move must be pure. Not every hand must be clean. This does not mean deceit or cruelty. It means pragmatism. Sometimes, you must negotiate with the unscrupulous, sidestep the rules, or play the game others set. Bismarck unified Germany through cunning, not honor, yet his legacy endures. Know when to smile and when to strike. The world is not a monastery. It is a battlefield. Play to win, but never lose your soul. This pragmatism shapes the 18th rule: measure what matters. Machiavelli tracked the pulse of his world troops. Gold, loyalty, today. You must track your own metrics' growth, impact, reach. Data is your oracle, revealing what works and what fails. But beware vanity metrics, likes and follows that stroke the ego, but build nothing. Focus on what drives your aim: revenue, engagement, influence. Jeff Bezos built Amazon by obsessing over customer data, not applause. Measure with cold precision and let the numbers guide your hand. These numbers lead to the 19th rule. Leave no flank exposed. Machiavelli warned that a prince must fortify against all threats. In the modern world, your flanks are your reputation, your finances, your data. One leak, one scandal, one hack can undo years of work. Secure your accounts, vet your partners, and guard your name. Build redundancies, multiple income streams, backup plans, trusted advisors. When Enron fell, it was not just greed, but negligence that broke it. You are not invincible, but you can be prepared. A fortress with one weak gate is no fortress at all. This preparation demands the 20th rule. Live for legacy, not applause. Machiavelli wrote not for fame, but for truth, knowing his words would outlive him. The modern world tempts with fleeting glory, viral fame, quick riches, but these are traps. True power is building something that endures: a company, a movement, a name. Think beyond today. What will your work mean in a decade? A century? The Wright brothers did not chase headlines. They chased flight. And their legacy soars. Build for the ages, and let the crowd's cheers be a footnote. Finally, the 21st rule: become the master of your fate. Machiavelli's ultimate lesson was that fortune is not a god, but a force to be wrestled. The modern world is no kinder than his. It will test you, break you, tempt you. But you are not its victim. You are its architect. Every choice, every risk, every sacrifice is a brick in the empire of your life. Do not wait for permission, for luck, for the perfect moment. Seize the reins. Caesar crossed the Rubicon, knowing death or glory awaited. You, too, must cross your rivers, defy your doubts, and claim your place. The world will not hand you power. It will yield only to those who take it. Now, stand tall. The rules are yours, etched in the stone of human nature, sharpened for this age. You are not a spectator, not a dreamer, not a pawn. You are a strategist, a force, a maker of worlds. The game is on, and the stakes are everything. Outsmart the chaos, wield your power, and let the world know your name. Go now and rule.